beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Unka, only on Afia TV, on DSTV channel 254, Go TV channel 17, and Free TV channel 748. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze, your host tonight. It's Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure you're having fun. Even if you are not having fun, find a way to have fun. That's all I can tell you. There was this meme I saw on social media said, if you're going through anything, continue going through that thing. The Lord is your strength and your muscle. But most importantly, there's been an outrage on social media with good reason. Hashtag End Girl Child Marriage has been trending all over social media due to the fact that Somalia the parliament banned child marriage, and there was an outrage by the people, especially men, because why would they stop marrying children? So social media has been awash with women mostly speaking out on the fact that child marriage should come to an end, and you should lend your voice to this particular campaign, because kids should be kids. They should not be sent off to marital homes, having kids at 15, at 16, at 11. It's crazy. So lend your voice to this cause. It's still happening in Nigeria, it's still happening in Somalia, it's still happening in many African countries. Child marriage is still a thing, and we stand against it and say, end girl child marriage in Africa. Thank you so much. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, I'll introduce to you our guest tonight. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Unka. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze. You know how we do it on the show? On the show we have inspiring individuals, creatives. We have filmmakers, actors, actresses who are celebrating. So much shout power. Tonight we have a bunch of individuals, kids, who are doing something unique in their environment. Mostly because they are spurred by a school environment that makes sure they're able to reach their full potential. Children who are creating something at a young age and are making sure that the Igbo language does not die. You know, over the years, or I think last year, I saw something that said, a research that said that Igbo language seems to be one of those languages that would go into extinction. And I say, not under my watch. And these kids are also saying, not under our watch will Igbo language go into extinction. And they took it very seriously. They said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to create something unique, something that can help kids like us, older people, anyone who's trying to learn the Igbo language to make sure this language does not die. That's all I can say about it now, because they will do all the talking with their teacher and all that. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you our guests tonight. 3 beautiful women. I wish I could say, I think the other 2 are not yet women. They are still girls. So 1 woman, 2 girls, who are representatives from Roseville Secondary School. Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Chimamanda Ezinwa.
Chimamanda Ezinwa, and you are?
My name is Jachima David-Eze.
Jachima David-Eze, and we have
Oge Oramalu.
Miss Oramalu Oge. Welcome. You guys look so, you know, let me not say, when I went to secondary school, yeah, we know used to wear suits. We didn't wear suits like that, you know, looking all put together and all that. I love it. The glasses are beautiful.
Thank you.
I look at you with your all back, and your teacher looks gorgeous as well. Let's celebrate everybody on the show. Whoa! Welcome. So, Daniella, you said Jachima.
Yes.
Jachima, Chimamanda, and Miss Oge. Welcome to Unka. Is this your first time on Afia TV?
Yes.
Oh, is this your first time on TV at all?
Yes.
Ooh. Is there someone you want to give a quick shout out before we go into the main conversation? Is there someone you want to say, hi? Is it, hi mom, I'm on TV? I don't know. Is there someone you want to talk to?
Hi everybody at school, I'm on TV.
Hi everyone, what about you?
Shout out to my brother Kenena. I'm on TV.
Oh, that's so sweet. Miss Oge, do you have anybody?
I think I'm going to join Chimamanda to say shout out to everybody
Everyone at school, right?
Yes.
It makes sense. Shout out to everyone at school. We are on TV. I mean, I'm on TV too. I mean, I'm always on TV. Well, you get the point, right?
Yes.
Thank you. So welcome to Unka. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze, as you already know, but it makes sense that I also introduce myself again. This is my first time having kids on the show. Yeah, this is my first time having kids on the show. And it's not like I don't want to, but I think from what I've observed in Enugu, some of the kids who tend to be maybe doing well are not exactly putting their stuff out there for people to really notice them like that. Because I remember, I think during Children's Day, I wanted to have a child, you know, that sort of thing, maybe a child actor, a child doing something, because Unka is about really promoting creativity, right? I couldn't find something like that. Maybe if I had searched further, I would find, but I'm honored to have you kids on the show. So we're going to have a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, I'd like to know your ages. How old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14?
Yes.
Wow, you are...
I'm 16.
But how? Like how? 16?
Yes.
What are you eating? What do you normally have for breakfast?
Cyrillac.
Like the cousin. Wow, you are 16. But you don't look 16 though. I was thinking you guys were like 15. Are you in the same class?
Oh no.
Oh, what class are you in?
I'm in SS2.
Oh, are you in SS3?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, the Son of God. So you're writing, are you done with WAEC? I don't know the school calendar right now. I don't know how it's like.
No.
Are you done?
Next year.
Oh, okay, it's true. A new academic session just started in September.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm not a student anymore. It's been many years ago, so I don't keep up with those stuff anymore. But that's really good. 14 and 16. Wow, that's massive. But I want to quickly, tilt the conversation a little bit to something I talked about in my introduction. I talked about, the hashtag end girl child marriage that's happening all over the world. At least I know all over the world, women are trying to speak up, stop the marriage. Like a man who's like 40 or 50 is marrying children between the ages of 8, 11, 13, 14. You're 16. And I think in America at 16 you can drive a car. Yes, at 16. So maybe they see you as a full adult. So as a 16-year-old, if a man wanted to marry you now, what would you say to that man?
I'm not mentally prepared.
Indeed, you are not. What about you? If a man wanted to marry you right now, what would you say?
No. I won't even mince words, just no.
No, right?
No.
And your parents would also say no, because sometimes the parents are also the facilitators. They'll tell you if the parents agrees that the child is old enough for marriage at 8, they will give you out in marriage. It's crazy. What do you think? What do you think about this whole thing about this girl-child marriage thing happening in Africa? What do you think about it?
Okay, I think it's a way of cutting a girl's ability to grow. If you get her married at 8, she won't have space to grow, go to school, or you won't even know if she could be an actor or actress, because you've sent her in to be a mother and everything, and it's a bit limiting and depressing.
It is not a bit limiting. It is very limiting.
Very limiting.
Yes. What about you, Jachima?
You're going to increase the level of dependency of that child, because she will not think that she can be independent. She'll be depending on that husband.
Okay.
All the time.
You want to grow up and not be dependent on your husband?
You're not meant to always depend on a man for everything.
Who's teaching these children these things? What? I'm surprised. Wow. Did you hear that? I don't know if you're writing, you have your jotters and pens out there, because this is a whole lot of knowledge being dished out on this show. Jachima said you should not always be depending on a man. Dear women, have you heard? You know when I say it, have I ever said it? But whatever. When I say it, it looks like stop. But yes, Jachima just cleared you people. You should not always depend on a man for survival. Dear woman, work, make your own money, have your own money, and don't send that 8-year-old into marriage. Thank you very much. That was a beautiful response. I don't want to hear what you have to say, but focus on these ones, right? Thank you so much for that. So let's go to the reason why we are here. You guys have done something beautiful. I think I've had a couple of people who champion the culture, Igbo culture, on the show, and they're very much interested in it. You know, they speak the language often. They promote it everywhere they go. They even do poetry in Igbo. As far as doing poetry in Igbo, and that's going to be very honestly. It can be hard thinking of how to translate all the English words in the poem into Igbo. It can be tasking, but some individuals have made it their utmost priority. I'm going to perform this poem in Igbo. I'm going to promote the culture. I'm going to chant in Igbo. You know, these are ways we put our things out there. So I really want to know, maybe I should, yes, Miss Oge, it's your time now. So how did this come about? Let me have that, let's lift it up. So the Igbo word builder card game that was introduced, whose idea was it, first of all?
Okay, so the Umube Okwibo, actually.
Umube Okwibo, thank you.
It's an idea that was developed by the Languages Department of Roseville Secondary School. Being teachers of languages, it hasn't been really easy because we see students get high grades in English, but we see them suffer in Igbo. We speak to them in Igbo. You're an Igbo teacher and then you go to class and you're talking to the students and they're replying as if they've never heard Igbo in their life before. You come across a student or maybe someone on the way and you're speaking to the person in Igbo and the parents tells you, no, please don't talk to my child in Igbo. And you're wondering what really is going on. What is your name? Your name is Okoye Akwabata. Your name is Okawa for this. You're answering an Igbo name. What is the meaning of your name? You don't even know that. So over time, in the Igbo Club, we actually decided that, okay, if English language can have a lot of games, ways that children can learn how to speak. They have the Scrabble, they have Monopoly, they have so many word building games. Why can't we actually do this for Igbo and make learning fun, make Igbo learning fun, so that people see that, because now Igbo is just rated as a cake, something that when you're speaking it's just as if you not even follow.
Yeah.
So, but that's not what we want the Igbo culture to be. And we were lucky enough to be, or we are lucky enough to be in an environment that actually inspires this creativity. So the department came up with the idea in conjunction with the Igbo Club, the students, just as you see them here, and we had to do our research based on the games that are out there already with English here and there, try to bring in our own creativity and everything, and yeah, you have it. We came up with Umubo Kwibo.
Umubo Kwibo. That's beautiful. It's from what I've seen from the video that you sent me at some point in time, I realized it has a similarity to Scrabble.
Yeah. And
it's good that you guys came up with that idea. But when you say, I don't know, sometimes, I needed to make sure, because it's not the only, they speak English for this show. So we can just switch a little bit for our, we have a vast audience watching us, so we can switch. But feel free. Anytime you feel like you've spoken too much English, feel free to switch. You are allowed to, okay? Right. So I think now I'll direct the question to the students, right? Because, we mostly see these things with older people and parents say that some Umazia Suzibo, Idrofa in English, Idrofa in Igbo, Hasaga in English. We see parents, we see teachers, we see old people complain about these things. What about you? Do you see these things the way they see? Do you find it offensive that kids your age do not know the culture, they don't know their language, or do you see it as a problem at all?
Yes, I do. It's a big one. Because whenever you speak Igbo, it makes you look out of place. You're not part of those that speak English in a very posh tune. It makes it sound as if you speak Igbo, English is out of the option for you. It's like that you can't speak both English and Igbo. It feels so wrong and imbalanced. Like me now, I make it a job and responsibility. Once you say Kedu, I always say Ademoma. Because now it's Kedu, I'm fine. It's not. It's wrong.
It's very wrong.
Very wrong.
Yes.
It's how are you? I'm fine. And Kedu Adimuma. Igbo is a language as good as English. Thank you very much.
Can we give her a round of applause? Woo! I should have more students on the show. Yeah. I love it. What about you, Jachima?
I don't have a problem with Igbo. Like in senior school, Igbo is an elective subject. Yes. Okay. And not many people do it.
Of course.
Yes. But I think people should actually do Igbo because it's not only like expose you to learning more about your culture. You actually become more fluent in speaking it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I really want to know what your childhood was like. You know, there are people that grew up with parents speaking only English to them. I had a guest, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, that said she realized a problem. She noticed a problem with her kids. She noticed that she would speak Igbo, they will not understand. For kids that she grew up teaching Igbo, so she even wrote a book about it. She said, okay, here's what's going to happen. When we go to church, I'll tell them, I know, no loka. Oloka is church. She had to make a conscious effort to make sure that they were understanding little words in Igbo. So, did you grow up with your parents speaking Igbo to you, or were they speaking English, or did you learn from your grandmother? A lot of people learn from grandmothers.
Yes.
A lot of them learn from grandmothers. So, what was it like for you?
I learned from everybody around
Okay.
me, both in the village, at home.
Oh, you travel a lot?
Yes.
That's another thing. Some kids don't travel to Okay, not some kids. I don't travel again. I don't know what happened, but I just don't do it anymore. I'm from Anambra State, by the way, and it's... Are you from Anambra too?
No, I'm from Enugu. It's my mom that's
Are you from Anambra? Are you from Anambra?
Yes.
Go away from here! Go away! What part of Anambra, please?
Onitsha.
Oh, I'm from Ihiala.
Oh, nice.
Nice to meet you, sis.
Same
Now
here.
find your sisters.
We are sisters.
Yes. So yes, I asked you a question. So for you, what was it like growing up? Were they speaking to you a lot, or you just picked it up from a grandparent?
Okay, so I spoke both English and Igbo from everybody, both dad and mom and grandma and grandpa. Everybody spoke both English and Igbo at home. Like at home too, I also speak Igbo to everyone around me, or English when it calls for it too. So I learned English and Igbo together, side by side. It was important to speak both of them.
So your parents also made a conscious effort to communicate with you in Igbo.
Yes.
That's the major thing, because some people will not do that thing. It's crazy. And some have a reason. They'll tell you, oh, Peka, no Peka. But I know there's this video I saw on TikTok recently. The mother this child is 5, but the child only speaks Igbo. Right, but then there are times she will try something like, oh my God, mommy, because it was so sweet, so cute. Jachima, what about you? What was growing up like? Did your both parents speak Igbo to you, or did you pick it up along the way?
Both of them spoke Igbo to me. In my house, they don't speak English, so you must understand what they are saying.
Wow.
And my father mostly speaks our dialect, so I understand, but I can't.
Which part of Enugu are you from?
Nsuka.
Aha! Yes, you are gonna speak Nsuka dialect to us. I know in Anumanuga. I went to the University of Nigeria in Nsukka for 4 years, so I picked it up from classmates. In fact, so my name is Chinalurumogu Eze. So the Eze surname, we have like 20 people in my class with Eze. All of them are from Nsukka. I'm the only one from Anambra State. So whenever we had meetings, group projects, everybody would speak in Nsukka. We just look. But sometimes it sounds sweet to the ear. Sometimes it feels like they're speaking like Efik. It's something very, very different. But I like it somehow. So do you know how to speak it?
I can.
You can.
No, wait. I can understand.
Oh, no,
but then if you ask me how I am in the sky, I can respond.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you how you are. Are you ready?
Yes.
Jachima, Kekime.
No, you say Imaga.
What? Sorry?
Imaga.
Meaning we are. Imahu?
Imaga.
What does that mean?
How are you?
Now, wow. So I am fine is now what?
Adimoy.
Okay, yeah, I know. That was very popular. Adimoy. I even say it a lot, Adimoy. But you need to now speak that in Nsukka. I like it. So learn it for my sake. So when you finish learning, call me and say, Miss Nalo, finish learning. I'm like, good, we can have you on the show. We'll be communicating in Nsukka. You'll be speaking Nsukka, I'll be speaking English, interpreting, doing a little Igbo on the side. But I'm serious. I love when people, I don't know, I just love when people speak that Nsukka dialect. Somehow it's... Yeah. Someone who did not go to UNN may not understand, but because I went to University of Nigeria Nsukka, the person that sounds up like they speak Nsukka dialect everywhere. So a little bit of it will just stick into your head. Wow.
It's so funny. I actually did go to UNN, but I don't know how to speak.
Oh, wow. Okay. So many similarities between me and your teacher. Nice. But it's cool. My elder sister went to UNN. But she didn't pay attention to them. I think I pay attention to a lot of things, right? And especially when I love it. Some people don't like the way it sounds, but I do. Like, it's like when you're speaking you're saying something with so much energy. It's like you're pounding Gary. Shout out to Nsukka people out there, for real, shout out to you people. I love it. But the one I can't understand is Abakaliki Igbo. I cannot understand it at all. I cannot understand Abakaliki Igbo. No matter how I try, but I can't understand it. Like, but shout out to you all as well. That's the difference. Like, Igbo is very interesting. Yes. And sometimes, have you ever asked yourself how the dialects dispersed, how it's descended, sort of? Anambra, we have our own. In Enugu, there are many. Kano people speak something else. Ojiriba has their own. Udi has their own. Nsukka has their own. Or is it Imo? Hey! Imo is another one that sounds sweet to the ear. Like, it's so different. I don't have an answer to that. If you have an answer to that, please tell us how this thing descended. And who knows, we could have you on the show to explain to us how the Igbo dialect thing descended. That's really cool. We've divulged a lot of information on the show right now. There's been a lot of words of wisdom have just been flying all around from Jachima, from Chimamanda, from Miss Oge, from everybody. I hope you're also getting my own motivational speech. You get the idea, right? We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation with these amazing individuals from Roseville Secondary School, Enugu. Don't go anywhere. Back to Nka. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze, your host as usual. And if you're just joining us, well, I'd say shame on you as usual, because you just missed one of the most beautiful pieces of advice from teenagers. Yes, you missed one of the most beautiful pieces of advice from teenagers, especially when Jachima told us that as a woman, you should not depend on a man. And Chimamanda said, when you marry as a teenager, you are limiting yourself. Wow, such smart children, for real. Don't mind my tone of communicating with it, but I loved what they've said. Or when their teacher, Miss Oge, told us the inspiration behind creating the Igbo word builder game, which we will play towards the end of this show. So please stay put. I would learn it, you would learn together with me, and who knows, I might give you a free copy of the game, but I don't know. I got a free copy as well. It's at home, so I'm feeling like a celebrity right now. Thank you so much for that free copy, by the way. So welcome back to the show, and we've said a lot about Igbo and how you see how your face has brightened up. You don't like powder. But look at you now. Anyways, welcome back to Nka, and we have said a lot about your childhood, what it was like growing up, speaking Igbo or not speaking it. It's great, and it's amazing that you had parents who were speaking, so it made sense. You picked it up along the way and you ran with it. So now I gotta ask, what's typically your grade in Igbo? Chimamanda.
A plus. Responsibility.
A plus. What about you, Jachima?
A plus.
So what are you feeling like? You're feeling like
Exactly. It's not so hard.
Okay, let me also shoot my own horn, right? So when I was in secondary school, I was like some people don't believe it, but I don't know why they don't. But Igbo essays were it for me. Like, I wrote one of the best Igbo essays back then. Shout out to my Igbo teacher, Madam Eze. Wow, it was so good. Like, Igbo essays, I don't know how, but I just wrote it great like that. And you know, it's so beautiful when someone is acing Igbo the same way they are acing English. Yeah. It's so beautiful. Like, I love it so much. I don't know, Miss Oge. So I don't know what's your experience with kids in your school that are not able to pass Igbo the same way they are passing English.
The truth is actually a big worry. The funny thing is I don't actually teach Igbo. I teach English. Shout out to Oria Kodinwan Kwebele. She's the one that takes up the Igbo language in our school.
Okay.
But being the head of languages department for like 3 years opened my eyes to a lot of things, because you see so many girls, you're speaking Igbo to them. I love to speak Igbo. I teach English, but I love to speak Igbo. Like, it's so bad I can even be in class and then the next thing I'm speaking Igbo. My students already know me with that. So if I want to crack a joke, I'm cracking it in Igbo. And over time I realized, okay, yeah, as a teacher you're not supposed to be doing that, but it became something that yes, actually. Okay. If you're doing like a proper teaching practice, you're not supposed to do that. But it was something I started doing consciously in my school, because I don't know whether it's because of the grade of students we have there. Majority of them don't know how to speak Igbo. Even those that do know how to, that don't know how. Okay, I think let's bring it down to even understanding. I think speaking is a whole different level altogether. But then, do you understand Igbo? You're speaking to them. Some things you're saying something to Igbo, and the person is looking at you like, oh my God. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. So sorry. Sorry.
Someone get her water, please. Yeah.
Okay, like the person is looking at you like, and you're like, sorry. Okay, so yeah, it's became a thing of worry. Actually, it's been a thing of worry, and it's just like the parents. Some of them don't even care, because they're like, what is the person going to do? It has even gotten so bad that to the extent that the students now ask you, Miss Oge, please leave this Igbo. What am I going to use it and do? And you're looking at them like, where did you get this from? And you see that there are things they even get from home, not to talk more of school. Do you get? So yeah, it's not a funny thing actually. It's really not nice that we're living in the Igbo land. Assuming we're even in diaspora, it would be maybe a little bit understandable. I have an Igbo teacher that has people that are outside the country contracting her to teach their children Igbo, and I'm always very, very happy when she tells me, oh, she got a new person, she's going to be teaching Igbo online and so many other things. Yeah, so it's actually not a funny thing that we live in the Igbo land, but yet we're still struggling to speak Igbo. It's a thing of worry, and it's not just a call for teachers. It's not just for the students come to school. You don't speak Igbo to them from birth up until, because the learning process starts from the moment they are born. So it's not something you just push them to school and then expect them, okay, learn Igbo and pass it. If they're not passing it, you'll be like, or something like that. You're already even telling the child that she shouldn't even try. So it's something that the parents have to consciously, from birth. We're not saying you shouldn't teach. For example, I was raised with Igbo, pure Igbo. They didn't even speak English to me. Or I don't know if people will believe that because of the way that I talk and many other things. And when I tell them I teach English, but I was raised purely with Igbo, and today I can speak English. I don't know whether they feel that if the person is raised with Igbo, the person cannot speak English, or the person cannot amount to something in the future. So yeah, it's really a thing of worry. Really.
That's good to know. And I see Chimamanda coughing. I don't know. Are you okay now?
Yes, I feel better.
Are you sure? Do you want us to cut the show and just take care of you? I don't know. What do you want? Do you want food?
No.
Really? You don't want food? What's your favorite Igbo dish?
Achicha.
She said I want food.
Wait, you love achicha?
I'm
oh my God. What about you?
Akibi.
Are you sure you have kids? What about you? Okwa, as Anambra baby.
Yes.
But really, you love achicha and you love akiri. You don't like indomie and egg.
I like indomie.
Spaghetti and chicken, fried rice. And, you know babes. When you ask babes, you take babes to restaurant. Like, what is the favorite? What do you want to like? Fried rice.
Yeah, that's another thing that the school actually takes into consideration, because we eat lunch in school and we don't just give them English food. We also bring in fufu and soup, different soups. We bring in achicha, we bring in akide, all those different dishes. So they are exposed to them. For example, different days where we have things that are relating to the Igbo culture. We make sure that the people cook Igbo food for us, you get. So yes, they're exposed to it, and of course at home too.
Oh wow, that's good. My favorite Igbo dish, that's a tough one, because during my formative years, my mom is from Enugu, so that achicha is really an Enugu food. So when she does, I'm like, nah. But growing up, I love it. Now I love it so much now. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I know that if you present akpu and egusi soup, take me away so far. I love it so much. But while you were speaking, there was this question that popped into my spirit, man. Like, do you think it's a thing of class for children not to know how to speak Igbo, I don't know, but I would present Roseville Secondary School as a big school. You would say Roseville is one of the big schools in Enugu. So you see kids from maybe political families, kids who were born from rich homes and all that. So some people would expect that, okay, they're coming from rich homes. What English, right? So do you think this thing is a thing of class? Rich people tend not to tilt towards culture for their children.
Okay, at first you think that, but over time I've realized that it's not even about class. For example, I don't live in a so urban environment like that. But from time to time, I just hear the people that live close to me, the English they are speaking is not even like polished, but they are speaking it in that way because their parents tend to speak it to them. And I've also had in that particular area, someone that I was speaking Igbo to the child and the person told me, no, don't speak Igbo to my child. Please only address her in English because she won't understand you. And I was shocked. I was like, why? So at first you'd think it's a thing of class, but it's not something that is consciously, I don't know whether it's something I can say consciously or unconsciously becoming a part of us. Everybody just wants their child to speak English, not because they want to, they are part of a particular class, but because they want to belong to the class of people. So it's not a class that speaks it, but everybody now wants to belong to the class of people that speak English. It's not like I don't know how to actually decipher this so that you would understand it. It's not like there's a particular group of people that speak the English, but people now want to belong to that group of my child speaks English. Thinking that it's okay. I think what they take it for is the fact that speaking English is like a show of literacy, like
exactly, that you're intelligent.
Yes. So when you're speaking Igbo, I think even me unconsciously I do it. When someone is talking to me and the person is talking to me in Igbo, I see a child and the person is talking to me in Igbo, I'll be like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, back up. So you see that unconsciously that thing is in our mind there somewhere. And it's something we have to work on. We need to work on it. Because it's eating us up and we don't even know it. And before you know it, you'll be speaking Igbo and nobody will even know what you're talking about. Like, it's more like nobody will be left to speak Igbo and everybody will just be speaking English. I'm
also going to admit I've experienced that thing. You know, like when someone's there, I'm like, if person's trying to give Agbero, but I don't know if it's also a class thing or I'm trying to segregate. But I don't know when Chimamanda Adichie speaks Igbo. Do you know Chimamanda Adichie?
Yes.
Do you read her books?
Yes, everything. I've read everything.
Child, I don't know the kind of energy you came for this show. I don't, but I like it. I like the energy is so much. But I like whatever is wrong with you. I want it. I want it. But good. Which one was your favorite?
Dream Counts.
Dream Count. Oh, you've read Dream Count.
Yes.
I prefer Dream Count more than every other thing she's written.
Yes.
Are you sure? What about Americana? I think I love Americana.
It was good, but I have very specific opinions.
At what age did you read Americana?
I was in just 3 during the holiday long fast.
What age did you read Half a Yellow Sun?
Around the same time too.
Hey, so you are reading some books that have something.
Because it was Chimamanda Adichie now.
What age did you read Purple Hibiscus?
Oh, I was in grade 5 when I read.
Primary school?
Yes.
Wow. Nice. I have a lot to say about the problem. But that's okay. I think the best Chimamanda Adichie book I've read would be, I'd give it to Half a Yellow Sun, especially because of the Igbo heritage in it. It traces back to our Biafra roots, what happened during the war. And I watched the film. Yes, I watched the film and you know, I wanted to blame Chimamanda Adichie for using non-Igbo people in the film, but I realized that it's not her.
It's not her, yeah.
She just has to give you the authority to use her work. She doesn't influence the actors you use in that film. So I saw the likes of Genevieve Nnaji in the film, Onyeka Onwenu was there, but the Hollywood actor Chinwetel, not even Chinwetel,
he's of Nigerian origin.
Yes, but you know, he has been Hollywoodized and all that. But it's chill and it's okay. At least the Biafra story is going out there. People are getting to know what happened. Yes. I haven't forgotten you, don't worry. So, have you read any of Chimamanda Adichie's works?
Only Things Fall Apart.
Wait,
sorry. No, that Half of a Yellow Sun, I read it in primary 4. But I don't understand.
Well, these new age teenagers, you people have been up to a lot. Wow, you read it in primary 5.
And I didn't
That's
find it
nice.
interesting.
So you found it not interesting?
Yes.
Can we not count this show? Can we not count this show? But do you please, by all means.
But you can she's not a book person. That's what I'm trying to. Because for you to have just read one or two Chimamandas.
I'm not a book person. Like I used to be an avid reader, but I think I just lost it. Why I do not know. Maybe because I don't know, Sha. And I think I really need to read more because I feel my vocabulary is now basic. Before I could use big words and communicate with people. Right now I use basic words.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like reading books, I'm like, okay, I saw this word here, then I definitely need to use this word in this sentence. I'm communicating with this person. That's what reading does to you. I don't know if you've experienced it. Have you?
No.
What kind of thing is this? But please, I'm not gonna judge you. I can't judge you. I won't judge. Please, I won't judge you. But I'm sure you pass your class now. You did have A+ in Igbo. What of English?
Trust.
A+. Biology. A+.
I'm a straight A.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What about you?
I have A in everything except math.
Hold my hand. I feel you. I feel you.
Somebody that understands everything except math.
I'm not going to tell you why I had in my work in math, but
Let my people go.
I don't know. So, there was even a meme I saw one day, and the person said, you know Sokatwa, right?
Yes.
Someone said, since they born me, I never see what is Sokatwa help me before this life. But legit math teachers come to the front. What exactly is the use of Sokatwa?
I don't know.
What is the use of Sokatwa?
I don't know.
Don't let Mrs. Joy hear you.
I honestly don't know.
Don't let Mrs. Joy can see here.
Let me just come, we'll tell her. What's the use of Sokatwa? What? Simultaneous. Jesus Christ. But imagine this, in my GSS3, I was actually selected to represent the school for cowbell mathematics competition. For someone, okay, see, my junior class, I loved math. I came first at some point, had A in math, but the moment I entered SS1, I jumped power. I jumped power and math became something else. So I feel you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Embrace who you are.
Excuse me. Excuse me. But I think the problem is our age of learning and theirs. Difference was that then there wasn't really any, or there was little to no relation to real life. Then, so it was more about rote learning, just memorize.
Even now, it is rote learning.
No, actually, I think any school that is still practicing rote learning now is way behind because that's not where the world is. We should be more about making these girls think for themselves. Then, I think one conference you were there when they said a teacher is a guide by the side, not a sage on the stage. So you're there to lead them so that they will bring out those things that they already have inside of them. For example, there was something we did in school one certain time, permutation, that Mrs. Joy was telling us, well, like, what is this thing used for? And she told us that this is actually how they make recharge cards. This is how they make phone numbers. So in such a way that nobody ever has this. Like, we've been wondering, why is it that, how do they make these phone numbers in such a way that you can't, yes. So is this permutation that these girls are learning? So that relation to real life wasn't there in our...
But Sokatwa don't get relation to
relation.
I tell you. In Jesus' name.
But even almighty formula.
Let's not even go there. We have like 10 minutes to end the show, right? So I really want us to play this game. So hit me. How are we going to go about this? How do we do the game? So who wants to go first?
Okay, so you tell them
you're playing.
Yeah, I will play.
Okay. Each person gets 10 cards.
10 cards.
Yes,
Okay.
and we each have 1 minute
To do what?
to form as many Igbo words as possible
With the 10 cards. You can't give me Z now. But the many words is Z. Zopota and the like.
You're going for that's 6 letters.
Okay. Wow. So many. Hey, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're not actually supposed to open the cards until it's your turn.
Oh, 7. And now what? Is it Odogu Igana Swibo? Can you see that? Odogu Igana Swibo. Achalugo Igana Swibo.
Yeah, so they try to relate it to the trending. Yes, then that was around the same age.
I watched it. This time I watched it.
So you watch movies, you read books.
Yes.
Are you guys are friends?
Yes, we talk to each other.
kind of children are these? Please, okay. So what happens now? So let me.
Oh, you did not give me soge.
Oh, you're playing.
Oh no.
Give me soge now. What is it? Give me soge. Okay. Okay. So do I open now?
That means you're starting first.
So I'll form 10 words.
Yes.
So you form as many words as possible.
Even if it's 2, 3 letters.
Yes.
I've always two here.
As long as it's actually a word.
Okay. Yes. I got this. Go!
Okay.
Hey!
Your time is going.
I have points.
Yes. Make as many words as possible.
Whoa,
so you can still use the same letters to form another word.
Okay. Hey, I found one. Ano. Hey, ano. Yes. Okay.
You can use the same.
I only have words left, so I can use.
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, we're supposed to have a paper and a pen where we're writing down your words, and at the end of the day, we'll now calculate your points for
each
you.
card has it.
Oh,
That's-
okay. But
yes.
since we don't have that, we're just gonna have fun. Okay. Wow. A-E-I-O-U.
But they're also alphabetic. I make use of them.
It's crazy that we don't have the. I don't have the. I would have said more. That sort of thing, but I don't have it. So what I can do. Enu 2 works. Enu
is not valid even.
I don't understand. Enu. You say Enu. Okay, Enu. It's only and
You can't use
which way? I'm using. Oh, we can't use only
Yes.
in which way?
Yes.
So in which way is Enu?
Yes.
I bind all of you. What do you mean? I get it now. Next person should play.
Okay.
So I will just have this.
Okay, let me see my words. Jesus Christ, I have very weird letters.
I think I carried all the vowels.
Very weird alphabets.
Now, so that's what
The time.
Like I forfeit my round, I'm so gay. I'm going to forfeit this round because
I think you just create one word. You create one, so we can,
Okay.
Just do so katwa, make it go. Because I can see a lot of O's.
Is meso an Igbo word?
No, it's not.
Mesoma chuku. But no, meso is not an Igbo word.
Meso. Is it that an Igbo word?
An abbreviation for mesoma.
No, meso. Like
Okay, in a meso, mad.
Okay, wait. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, you're next. So carry your letter and hold it. You have Z. Ose.
Okay.
Udi. Wait, what's
Udi? That is
Kind.
kind.
Now, wow, Udi is a word.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice. Udi. Okay, let's have
Miss Oge.
Oh no. Omo.
Oh, that's
No,
where I'm
no,
from.
no.
Yeah. It's all. You have to use all.
And you must use all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onwa. Oh, it's
Oh. Should we go one more round? Let's do one more round. We have 5 minutes. One more round.
Okay.
Let me start. So prepare your own so we can quickly. Now, wow. Ha. Vowels.
I don't
You know what? I skip my round. There's nothing here. So who's going?
is
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Eze.
good words. That's good alphabets. Is OME a word in Igbo?
No.
Ome.
It could be a word, you know.
Ora. Sleep.
No.
Wait. How do you guys know which one?
Vowel harmony.
You had a problem with the oo and oo. So how do you know it's supposed to be oo?
So O will always be with A.
You won't decorate down me.
Teach me this. You won't decorate, okay?
Yes, O to A and O to E. Like under A you have A, E, O, O. Then E you have E, I, O, O. They must
Be together.
Shout out to your Igbo teacher.
Yes.
Wow. Shout out to your Igbo teacher. Wow. So you've not played? You don't have?
I don't have.
Me too. I switched my own. I don't play. Wow. This has been something. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere. Back to Unka. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze. I don't know if you saw that sweet intellectual session in Igbo that just happened. I had so much fun playing the Thank you very much. Ube Okwibo with representatives from Roseville Secondary School. That was so beautiful. I created 2 words. I'm so proud of myself. Je, and there's another word.
What was that second word?
Ano. Yes. I created. Who created Ose?
It was me.
Ose. It was you. And you. Which one did you do?
Easy.
And Udi.
And you
Like make again.
okay, the almost cancelled was yeah. It was so fun. It was so fun. So you were saying something about that the game is usually faster. You have 1 minute to create one, and if you probably score a 0 if you don't do it under 1 minute. So, but we didn't have pen and paper. So maybe later I'll play my own properly. And I just want to say you guys are doing amazing with this Igbo card game. It's beautiful to see, and I have no problem with people playing Scrabble, but I think they should also devote the energy they play Scrabble with by playing Igbo word card games. And if you want a copy, if you want a card, a box of it, feel free to go to their school and say, I love what people are doing, please by all means come and get yours. So conclusively, before we end the show, this is your camera, so I want each of you to say something to people watching you. It could be related to the card game, it could be related to Igbo, it could be your crush. You don't do crushes, right?
No.
Men are distraction.
Exactly. We're too young for that.
Right.
Yes.
This one is just smiling. Jachima, you're smiling.
Why would I smile?
Okay. So in just few seconds, we have 1 minute to end the show. So in few seconds, this is your camera. Say something. Anything you want to say to people watching you on Nka right now.
That Igbo is important and it's our pride, it's our own, and we should embody it like ours.
Clock it! Thank you. All right.
Embrace the Igbo culture, and girls shouldn't depend on men.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to come down from the English and go to Igbo. As you see, Igbo Bunkai, just like Chimamanda said, all your mother parents all over the world, the Aitikola Kono, now I'm going to Igbo from a very young age. That's the only way they are going to learn it. Kai happy in a che Mbehalu secondary school, however bana school then we need to start teaching them these things from a young age. It's our pride actually. So this one is ours and is our pride. So
and that's on Please Speak Igbo wherever you go. Thank you all so much for listening and staying with us on tonight's episode of Nka. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. This is your reminder that whenever that English word wants to come out of your mind, like, oh my God, say Ewo Chimo. That is how you promote the